Welcome, I'm the DeadwoodJedi. There's another Raid Shadow Legends video. We got our coffee. It's free to play time. Back on the road to Ultra Nightmare. I actually took a shower this morning, so I'm a little bit more awake than I usually am, but oh man, this coffee is really, really important. My eyelids are a bit heavy these days. But yeah, it is day 21 on the free to play, which is pretty exciting. Definitely keeping the grind going, and I think we've done a pretty good job so far. Somebody asked me yesterday how long it's going to take me to get to Ultra Nightmare, and I said 30 days. That was dumb. I didn't look at the day count. I think we're going to get there before. I have a feeling. Don't hold me to this. I think it's going to be close, but we might be able to get there by the time Haikatune's here. That's asking a lot. That's asking a lot of myself, but I think we have. Here's the thing: we have the foundation of a team. Basically, I need books. It's the biggest thing. If I can get books, I feel like there's a really strong chance that this team actually could be able to do it. I need some gear as well. It's not the only thing I'm needing, but definitely we're on that road. We made a lot of progress. Yesterday. Actually, I put out a poll on my YouTube channel who I should 6-star next, and as you can see, overwhelmingly, out of the 5,000 of you that voted, Deacon won. So I went ahead and on stream yesterday, I 6-starred my Deacon Armstrong right here. So we did get him all the way down to Giant Slayer, War Master, all the way down to War Master. And so he's, doing better than he was, which is great. Obviously, I'm going to have to continue to level him up and rank him up. But already, his HP is up, his attack is up, his defense is up, which makes a big difference for everything. So I'm very excited about that. Elva's 6-star. We've got Rhonda 6-star. I would really like to finish ascending her so I can get a crit damage amulet. I am farming 12-3 with her, by the way. I should let you guys know that. That seems like something people have doubted for a while. I can farm 12-3 with her. I can do it very easily, actually. It does fail occasionally, very occasionally, but I was looking at the XP, and it's the same amount of XP when we fail as I was getting from Palace of Aravia anyway. So I'm not really losing anything, but it's a very rare instance when we do fail, and I know once I get a crit damage amulet on her, it's going to be 100% wipe. I won't even have to worry about it. So she's really, really good for that. I've been very happy with that. So I'm just trying to level him up. I've got Jareg. I should point him out. He's all leveled up. You can see I got his bottom gear up to 16, which maybe I didn't have to do, but it's all, HP, defense, speed. These are all fine pieces to level up. We do obviously need some accessories, so that is something on my agenda as well. But I thought, the big thing we can do right now is I'm going to go ahead and toss this into Clan Boss. And like I said before, we are in that, I want to say, 3-key range with Brutal. And so I kind of want to see where we're at. I tried it yesterday. Deacon was a little under-leveled. Now that we're a little bit higher up, Jareg's fully leveled up, I kind of want to see how far we can go. I did level up some of Venomage's gear too, so hopefully he can survive a little bit better. So I'm just going to let this run, and while this is running, I figure we can, talk about a little, a couple other things. There is some news going on. I'm sure you're all aware of it by the time you see this video, but I figured what I could do is we have a new fusion coming up for the Valentine's Day, which I think is exciting. And it's kind of an interesting champion, and I don't think this is going to be a champion that you're going to absolutely have to have. In fact, so much so, I'm not even sure if my free-to-play really needs her or wants her, if that's something I'm going to do or not. Because I don't think she's going to be nearly as good for early level anything as she is going to be for late level stuff, right? And it might turn out that she's only really good in some niche spots. But I can point out her kit, talk about that, and that should give you guys at least an idea of, what she's about. So, she has on her A1, it's an 80% chance of placing decreased speed debuff for 2 turns, which is great. Books up to 100%. And if she has ult in the shell, we don't know who that is, but okay, she's got a pairing. Of course, it's Valentine's Day, right? That debuff can't be resisted. So that's pretty solid. Decreased speed is definitely a good debuff. Single target makes it a little less important or viable, but that's not bad. The thing is, that's her only attack skill. So she's not going to be doing damage for us. She's 100% a support style champion. The question is, does the support she bring do enough to justify going for a fusion with her? Her A2 heals all allies by 30% of their max HP, increases the duration of all ally buffs by 1 turn. That's a really big heal, right? We're talking about something like Sand Devil. That kind of max HP heal that's AoE is really, really massive. And then, of course, buff duration increase is really good too. Books down with 3-turn cooldown, so that's a really nice skill for sure. And then we have Morphosis, which fills the turn meter of all allies by 30%, also places a 50% increased resistance buff on all allies for 2 turns. That's that's interesting, right? Increased resistance buff is a pretty rare one. 50% is very significant. Turn meter fill is always great, and 30% is huge. And then when you think that if you cast that first and then the next turn she gets the buff duration increase, basically you can have increased resistance on your team for the full fight. So there is a way, if you can make it work for your arena teams, if you can get her to go first, it's possible to make your team really resistance heavy, and I think that has a lot of potential to it, right? And then of course her passive ability, this is the part where I think she's kind of interesting. A lot like my Jareg, when you lose 15% or more of your HP from a single hit, we'll place a continuous heal buff on that ally for 1 turn. And it becomes a 2-turn duration and instantly activates ult in the shells on the same team. Only occurs once to an ally per turn. So even if somebody multi-hits for a bunch, you're not going to get multiples of those. But the cool thing is I use Jareg still in some of my Doom Tower stuff, right? So I know she'll have a place in this game, and her cutoff is 15%, where Jareg is 20%. So there's definitely some usage for her. She's not screaming to me, this is a must fuse, right? This is actually screaming to me, this is probably something we can skip. The part that makes me pause on that is the increased resistance, combined with the rest of her kit, does make her very viable. And the thing is that there becomes a resistance meta going forward. She's going to be a big part of it, I think, at least in the short term until we get better options. But increased resistance is not a common buff, and the fact that she can cast it and then extend the duration of those buffs can be really helpful. I think you can see her being good in Hydra. I think you can see her being good in some of the new dungeons like Sand Devil or Iron Twins. And so I definitely feel like if you have the resources to get her, that's not going to be a bad thing. I don't think she's going to be game changing. I would want to see ult in the shell to see how his pairing works with her. I think that's going to definitely make a big difference in the overall results, but generally I kind of like her. Now if we look at our clan boss team here, you can see we are over 11.5 million already. We are in 2 key status of brutal clan boss. This is fantastic. We just broke the 12 million mark and we're still going strong. Jareg is strong, my friends. Jareg is very strong. Getting those masteries, right? Getting that Giant Slayer War Master procs is so impactful as far as staying alive. Being able to benefit from the leech that Deacon brings is huge. All those continuous heals we're getting from Jareg, from Elva, definitely a big help for this account and this team. Now, if I can get Venom Mage 6-star, if I can get Jareg 6-star, we're going to see a huge uptick in our damage numbers. And then Elva, of course, being able to revive is really massive as well. So our big thing is surviving these AoE hits. I don't think we're going to have increased defense or ally protection up for this one, so we're probably going to wipe. Oh, no, we survived it. Amazing. Amazing that we did. Yeah, this is it's impressive that we're still going on here, actually. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit shocked right now that we are still alive. I was not expecting that at all. But we're still doing it. We're still doing it, guys. 14.5 million. Definitely not what I was expecting to see. Wow. Wow. Look at that. I think we're going to hit 15 million here. If Elva can bring back Jareg. Oh, no. Oh, so close. 14.9 million. Easy 2 key on Brutal. That's a pretty great achievement. So you can see we got 2.25 million from Deacon, 8 million from Rhonda. Rhonda's doing work. I mean, she has the the blessing that definitely makes a big difference, but doing a lot of work. Elva got 1.5, 3 million for Venom Mage, 136,000 for Jareg. And the big thing too, when you get War Master, especially with Leech or Lifesteal gear, it helps you heal up. So that actually makes a really big difference. But boy, our clan boss team is looking okay. Now, I was saying this on stream yesterday. I'm not convinced that I'm actually going to speed tune a team to take on YST in this bet. I think I might just run literally these 5 champions and just run them through. And part of that is I don't know if I'm going to have the books to really have them cooled down and stuff. The other part is I probably would need to really properly speed tune a team like this. I'd probably need a different champion in there for one of these spots, and I don't know when I'm ever going to get that right. I'll probably need like a buff extender, another speed champion, that kind of thing. And I still feel like even with this team, I should be able to 4-key Ultra Nightmare, right? Now, I might not, but, you know, it's about getting that gear to the right spot and getting all that stuff added. And so we're going to kind of push with this squad. I definitely feel like this is a Nightmare quality team already. I mean, if we're 2-keying Brutal, that's a wonderful sign. So, you know, it's all just about those next steps. What can we do to kind of improve things as we go along? And right now it's going to be 6-starring champions. Then it's going to be ascending them. Then it's going to be getting better gear. At that point, I'll be able to reassess and really see what is the end potential of this team, right? But I'm really happy with this squad so far. And, you know, getting that 6-star was really big. I did get Ugo up to 5-star. I thought that was a really big thing for us. It's actually a really big thing for us, truthfully. It was really nice to get that kind of growth out of Ugo. I think it's really going to help with the Magic Keep. And Magic Keep opens again on... When does it open again? I think it's on Saturday. So in like 2 days. And when that happens, we're going to have a day of potions. I just have to do it, right? So I'll be doing the Arcane Keep. I'll be doing the Magic Keep and trying to get the potions, you know, because we're close to getting everybody leveled up. I did want to show Rhonda being able to solo this 12-3. I am on 12-3 now, not 12-4. I did that before. And so, yeah, we're just kind of running through it. Should be able to finish it out. Boom. Look at this. Oh, see, this is the problem. If 2 of them survive, it can get a little dicier than it's supposed to. But not too bad. Not too bad. But that's why I'm like, give me just crit damage amulet. It's over. It'll be a wrap. Actually, I just got an attack amulet. That might even be enough, truth be told. But anyway, yeah, that's the team. I feel like we're moving forward, right? We're not quite where we want to be, but we're definitely moving forward a lot. I got a lot of chickens from doing the clan versus clan. We did not win, just FYI. I thought we'd put up a heck of a fight. You know, I came in almost 100,000. I feel happy with my results, right? You know, Vale down here slacking. Like, what's going on? YST? HH? Come on, expect better. I don't expect better. It's fine. But you know, they had a couple whales that decided to just put out for this fight, and you know, ruin our days. It's okay. It's okay. Not a problem. I mean, I would have loved all these rewards, but it's cool. Take away from the content. I see how it is. It's okay. But yeah, basically, at this point, it's just about grinding. I'm gonna continue to grind. I would really like to get Venomage. I would really like to get Jarrig up to 6 stars so we can fully start to see what they can do. And so that's gonna be my goal. Just grinding food for the next couple days. It's gonna be pretty straightforward. We're gonna grind some food, get that going, and then we'll see what's next after that. But yeah, that's it. That's today's video. Short, sweet. We talked about the new fusion. We had a pretty amazing clan boss run, and yeah, we enjoyed some delicious coffee. I'm really glad I get to share this with you guys every day. Honestly, it's kind of the best part of my day. Wake up, do the video, have some coffee, talk with you guys about whatever BS is going on, and yeah, it's nice. I enjoy it. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for sticking around, and yeah, until next we meet, I'm the Deadwood Jedi.